Hello, John Lord here, and we're going to make a few changes to this border over here. First change, this grass, it's a tall Molinia called Skyracer, and last year it sort of went untidy very early and fell over a bit, and I'm not particularly mad about it. Funnily enough, this is interesting, it's self-seeded. It threw out a seedling here, a seedling from that. The seedling is far better, so we're going to remove all the Skyracer, and that's going to be the end of it. You know, we're not going to try and sell it to the public. If it's not good enough for me, I'm not going to sell it to the public. And we're going to lift this Molinia here, and we're going to split it. And Molinias do split. The secret of splitting grasses, by and large, is do it now, when they are starting to come into active growth. And if you look closely at this Molinia, you can see it's got active growth. We call it the son of Skyracer. Now, the main difference between that and Skyracer, the very, very small flowers have black. There's a black tinge to them, which gives them an extra dimension. The flowers of Skyracer don't have that, and they're a bit more boring. That's a much nicer plant. So anyway, that's the first thing. They're coming out, and that's going to come in here. So we're going to have a gap. We're going to have a gap here. By the way, that's a Nyctopeony called Cora Louise. Well worth having. Really, really nice. Even now, from now on, you can see it's really lush. We have Catmint here, and we're going to have a gap here. So my feeling is we should make a decent gap and put in this Geum. It's called Totally Tangerine, and if it's even half as good as its name, it's going to be good, because it's totally. I looked it up on the internet. I always spend a good lot of time looking stuff up on the internet, and a lot of times you look up plants on the internet, as I said before, it's fellas trying to sell you stuff, so they all say it's the greatest plant ever. This is a good plant, and it did well, I think, in the Chelsea Flower Show. So it needs a bit of sun. It'll be reasonably sunny here, so that's going to go here. But we're going to remove, that's going to go, okay? And we'll take these Catmints up. We'll just take up one just to show. And there's a bit of a gap further on in the Catmints. See it here? There we are. Fair exchange is no robbery. And this is fair exchange. We've moved the soil from one place to the other. There. One gone. That's how easy it is. You move them so quick that the plant doesn't even know it's been moved. And we move this one. And it has that nice catmint smell. Really nice. I prefer catmint to lavender. Lavender sells better, but I just like catmint because lavender's a bit stiff for me. The catmint's a bit looser, and I like it. Prepare it. Maybe the second one here. Ground is still nice and wet, or nice and moist. It's not swampy. A plant like this would never grow in real swampy ground. There's two. And maybe we might move these two later on. We're going to put Totally Tangerine. It's going to go all here. That's that bit done. And definitely, I think we could do with one here. It's funny when you're gardening, as you're going along, you do a job, you realise, oh, a bit more of this there. You know, you're never 100% certain until you actually do the work. We put that one in here. So that's that. Now, that's part one. Now, let's hitch up my trousers. I don't want to show any gardener's gap. And now I've this Helenium. It's a newish one. It's called Short and Sassy. Probably American. Any name with Sassy in it is generally American. And it needs a place. It needs a home. Now this is due south, full south. Brilliant. This is one of the best locations in the garden. So you want something really good. Now, so the Helenium is going to go here. We're going to take that Rosa rugosa variety. It's not a particular. It's quite a boring one. It was just put there as a filler when I was doing it. When this bed was done initially, or this garden, we just splashed everything in just to get it filled up, and now we're just making our little adjustments. So we're going to plant that sort of yellowy with a bit of reddy orange in it, and the background is going to be blue. It's going to be a lovely muted blue in the background, so it should look very well. So we're going to have a look here. See what Rosa rugosa is a great rose for a windy site. It's a great rose near the sea, and it doesn't get any diseases, so it's really, really good. It does sucker, and there's some suckers there. You can see them coming through. So take one up and have a look. Now you can see where the original pot it was in. Now if you were to replant that, you would cut it back, take the pressure off like this, now you could stick that in anywhere and it will just grow away. But what we'll do is we're not going to throw it out because it's a waste to throw it out. It was a nice one. I have the name somewhere. It's a nice name variety. We'll pot them on into 5 litre pots and we'll sell them, get something back. Waste not wanting it. So anyway, that's what we're going to do there. And that'll give us a nice afternoon's entertainment doing that.